Welcome back, guys, to the James Madison Dynasty. Here in Week 5, the 2-2 Dukes taking on the 1-3 ULM Warhawks. Last year, we beat ULM. Was one of our only wins of the season. And we're looking to do the same once again. It's coming off of back-to-back wins. Now playing at home once again. Before 2 straight buys, looking to make it 3 straight. As this team, I could just feel it. It's ready to take off, especially on offense. This offensive line could start playing up to the standard. Then we could really start taking off. As Joshua Douglas, 705 yards, 4 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions, a 60% completion percentage. Has been playing a lot better recently. As it's 1st and 10 from the 23. Petaway able to take the first carry of the game, pick up 11. It's coming off of a really nice game against the Royals. 1st and 10 from the 34 now. Petaway now coming in motion. On the roll. Lofton downfield. Lofton can't hang on. Underthrown by Douglas. If Douglas could hit that on the money, Lofton might have still been running as he burns him with his speed. As this one's going to go to Petaway, who makes one guy miss. Picks up the first down and a little more. First and 10 from the 47 now. He's taking a shot deep here down to Hudson. Hudson can't hang on. Deflected away from the DB. Godsey Jr. able to deflect it away. Now a 2nd and 10 from the 47. They send a blitz, but Petaway using his speed to the edge. Able to pick up 4, spinning away. Now a 3rd and 6 from the 49. Opening drive here for JMU. Looking solid. As Douglas is drilled by Hamlin down at the 49. Barely able to throw that one away. Unfortunately, gonna have to punt here. It's not even that good of a punt. It's gonna be fair caught at the 25-yard line. As Elijah Fisher, one of the best guards in the nation, as Dave Godson Jr. already has made an impact on defense for the Warhawks. Now a 1st and 10 from the 25. It's a handoff for the first play. Able to pick up 2 as nice tackling to begin the game for JMU. Now a 2nd and 8 from the 27-yard line. Goes back to the run as we send a blitz, and it's not able to come home in a 1st down. Scalloway able to fight. It's got to be 1st and 10 from the 36. As O'Neal pushing the center back into the pocket. But Mooney, new quarterback in town for the ULM. General Booty was there last year. Now a new quarterback, Mooney, able to complete it. And now a 1st and 10 from the 48. A nice open field tackle from Phillip Harris. Galloway, 100 yards last week, looking to avoid back-to-back 100-yard performances by running backs. This is his defense. Now a 2nd and 6, and it's back to Galloway, who breaks a tackle. KJ Flo able to bring him down at the 38. It's been one of the biggest issues with this team. Why they've lost 2 already. Tackling, just poor tackling. 2nd and 2 now. And it's picked off. Pearson picks it off as Banks hit the quarterback Mooney. Ball went up in the air, and Brian Pearson able to bring it home. Pick 6. Brian Pearson, one of the best pass rushers on this team, if not the best, as a freshman. And this time, able to pick the ball off as it's floated in the air. As Mooney was getting hit, he takes a 7-0 lead for the Dukes late in this first quarter. First and 10 from the 14 now. He's taking a shot deep as Milt Ferguson. What a catch by the receiver. Milt Ferguson tracks him down, but into the end zone. What a wild sequence in back-to-back plays. Milt Ferguson played that perfectly, tipped the ball into the air, but the receiver stayed with it the entire way in an 86-yard touchdown, as Milt could not catch him. It's Perkins, Conrad Perkins back there for the Dukes. He's only able to bring it to the 14-yard line, not able to use his speed. It's now going to be a first and 10 from the 14-yard line. Play action pass. As it's picked off. Just behind the receiver, Knight, as it's picked off. Douglas has done a great job taking care of the football, not turning the ball over, but this time throws it in the coverage and it's picked off. ULM now threatening to score once again as the receiver coming in motion. Play action pass. The pressure coming. Mooney goes down. Pearson able to come home. They're going to come out I form here on this play. 2nd and 19 after the huge sack. They go with a stretch play. It's Chauncey Logan able to trip him up. Galloway's only able to get one. 3rd and 18 now for the Warhawks. As Mooney on the run, able to pick up about 4, make it decently long field goal. Picks up a little bit. And this one's up, and it is good. The rush probably, 4-yard rush definitely helped. Because now it's a 10-7 lead after a couple of crazy plays back to back. Lofton gets this one to the 20-yard line. It's now going to be 1st and 10 from the 20. Douglas. It's cold to begin this drive. As this one, Douglas is hit as he threw it, and it's another interception. As the pressure got to Douglas, picked off. Knight not able. But Milt Ferguson now gets his revenge. Picked off by Milt, who's able to bring it to the 16-yard line. In back-to-back plays, back-to-back interceptions by both quarterbacks. Is Logan Kyle able to hang on to a 6-yard grab right there. 2nd and 4 now, last play of the first quarter. A wild first quarter. Is Logan Kyle not able to pick up the first down there. Going to be a couple inches short. But the Warhawks up 3 going into the second. 3rd and inches. Petaway met in the backfield by Jaden Hamlin. Loss of about 1 on the play. As JMU is going to have to punt once again. The Milt Ferguson pick doesn't result in any points, as the Warhawks will begin with the ball here. 1st and 10 from the 33. Empty look to begin the drive. It's Chauncey Logan beat on the slant route for another first down. Tight end coming in motion here. It's a run. Galloway able to pick up 1 on the carry. Running backs are playing pretty solid for both teams. Been pass heavy pretty much for both teams though. It's Philip Harris drills the tight end down. Both quarterbacks with 2 interceptions on the game. 3rd and 2 from the 49. As right up the middle goes Galloway. First down and more. 7 rushes for 42 yards on his way to another 100-yard game. They're in I form here with 2 tight ends. This time Milt Ferguson with a great tackle on the edge. 2nd and 9 from the 33. They go underneath and nice tackling there. Jacob Thomas got to be able to bring him down though. Turned a 2-3 yard pickup into about like a 7-8 yard pickup. 3rd and 1 now from the 25. Tight end coming in motion once again. And Stokes lays out Galloway, but he picks up the first down. Did make him pay for it, but 1st and 10 for the Warhawks. As Flo and Pearson able to bring down Galloway, averaging 5.2 yards per carry. Now he's 2nd and 5 from the 16. Another handoff, and he's met by a couple of Dukes. Only a 3-yard pickup. 3rd and 3 now. Would be a huge stop for this defense to get them off the field. Across the middle, and he's drilled by KJ Flo, but a great catch by Tyler Griffin, hanging on to it. Tyler Griffin took an absolute shot right there, but held on to it. Now a 1st and goal from the 2. Goal line look here. As he dives into the end zone. Galloway gets home. Both the linebackers, Jacob Thomas and Philip Harris, came in untouched. Galloway just able to find a little crease, dives into the end zone, and now a 10-point lead for the Warhawks. Joshua Douglas not playing too well in this one. Is a fair catch here by Conrad Perkins. See if this offense can finally get going in this one. They have 0 points put up in this one. As Douglas gets sacked once again, Wells comes home. 2nd and 14 from the 21. Logan Kyle downfield, just behind him. If that ball was in front, Logan Kyle might still be running. 1st and 10 now from the 47. Logan Kyle once again wide open on the play. He's starting to take over. The minute 31 left. Duke's already at the 33-yard line. Lobs this one into the end zone. The safety played it well. Thought he had one-on-one. The safety came over late. Incomplete it goes. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 33. Nice catch there for a gain of 6 on the play. As Sadan able set us up in a 3rd and medium here. Douglas using his legs once again. Picks up a 1st down to the 15, into the red zone. 1st and 10 in the red zone for the first time. Peddleway coming in motion. As Douglas using his legs once again into the end zone. JMU's back in it. A 3-point ball game once again with a minute left here in this 2nd quarter. It's a crazy first half. See if the Warhawks have an answer to that touchdown, as their offense has been clicking outside of a couple throws by Mooney. Especially this run game, definitely been clicking. 1st and 10 though. Don't know how much they're going to be able to run on this drive. Good coverage downfield, forcing a throwaway as the pressure finally got home. Now he's 2nd and 10 from the 17. They go underneath. It's a good tackle there by Chauncey Logan. Tyler Griffin having a solid first half, over 100 yards on the game already, especially that tip touchdown he had. 3rd and 1. Across the middle of the field, Jalen Stokes able to punch it out. A great deflection by Jalen, coming across the field and nearly had a pick. But a great job by the defense. And now this team has a chance to go tie this game with 35 seconds left. First and 10. All 3 timeouts for JMU. Lofton nearly got to the edge, and a timeout by JMU quickly. 29 seconds left after an 8-yard pickup. Second and 2 from the 35. As Lofton started going upfield for some reason and nearly caused a pick there. Threw it late, but 3rd and 2 from the 35 now. Huge play. Logan Kyle once again wide open on the play as he gets out at the 17-yard line. So close to 100 yards in the first half. 1st and 10. Right on the verge of field goal range. Is Douglas going to use his legs, rolling out, picks up the first down, 10 seconds remaining, and 2 timeouts, I should say. Still enough time to hit a play across the middle if needed. They go with a check down here. Pettaway makes one guy miss. There's a flag on the play, though. Might be roughing the passer, and it is going to be. First and goal from the 7. And you have an interesting decision here with 4 seconds. The JMU offense going to remain on the field here. Douglas rolling up. And he's stuffed at the 1. Douglas tried to use his legs as nothing was open. 2 interceptions by both teams, a defensive touchdown. But the Warhawks remain up 3 going into halftime. It's going to be returned here, and he's drilled down at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. Got to be able to stop Galloway out the backfield here. As Eric O'Neal and company make sure he's down in the backfield this time. Loss of 1 on 1st down. Now 2nd and 11 from the 14. They're in I form here. As he gets to the edge and nobody's even near him. Milt Ferguson from across the field makes sure he doesn't take that to the house. 1st and 10 from the 40. They go with a toss play here. Able to pick up 4. Galloway, 15 carries, 85 yards on the game. They are feeding him. 2nd and 6. They decide to pass here. Throwing it deep. Chauncey Logan in solid coverage, but too far for the receiver. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 6 from the 44. Great job. Opportunity for the defense to get him off the field here. It's O'Neal's pancaked. Trying to force some pressure. Gives him plenty of time now to find a wide open receiver downfield, and a 1st down and more onto the Duke side of the tear on the field. Smith with his first catch of the game for 18. Back to I for him here. Pearson shooting off the edge. Galloway only able to pick up 1. 2nd and 9 now from the 35. Galloway not in on this play. But the receiver is coming in motion. It's still a handoff to the running back, who's hurdling over multiple defenders, and a first down. Defense is struggling right now to stop this run once again. 1st and 10 from the 21. But Pearson able to get home. Not able to get the sack in. Miller. Pierce Miller comes home. Pierce Miller able to get home after Brian Pearson able to hit him. As this one's just thrown into the dirt as perfect coverage by Chauncey Logan. Pressure got there. And now a 3rd and 15 from the 26-yard line. As he throws this one away. Great coverage downfield. Nothing open. Had all day in the pocket though. No pressure once again. 4th and 15 from the 26. And it's right down the middle. As the Warhawks are going to take a 6-point lead midway through this 3rd quarter. Lofton able to return this one. Makes a move to the 21-yard line. But nothing more after that. 1st and 10. Knight coming in motion. Douglas just using his legs once again, diving forward down to the 33. And your coach Paul, I don't know if you want to see Douglas diving like that. 1st and 10 from the 33 though. Headaway able to pick up 4 on the carry. Second and 6 now from the 37-yard line. Douglas hits Logan Kyle, who makes a great diving catch. 6 catches, 94 yards for Logan. 1st and 10 from the 47. Gonna go back to Pettaway, who's met in the backfield by Hamlin, who has been destroying this game up front for JMU. 2nd and 12 now from the 45. This one hits Lofton. He's able to pick up 5 on the catch. 3rd and 7 from the 50 now. Huge 3rd down for JMU. As he's hit, as he's through it, it's bouncing all around and it's picked off. And this one's going back for 6. Wells is able to pick it off. 32-yard pick 6 on the screen. And just like that, JMU is now down 14 points after the 2-point conversion. And just when you thought JMU had a chance to drive down the field, take the lead, pick 6 on the screen, bouncing all around. This has been a weird game with multiple bounces going the Warhawks' way. 1st and 10 from the 18. It's Pettaway only able to pick up 3 on the carry as they have kept him in check all game. 2nd and 7 now. Pettaway's now coming in motion. Douglas using his legs once again, drilled down at the 26. Has really become a threat with his legs. Heading into the 4th quarter though. JMU down 14 in the first Sun Belt Conference game of the season. Huge 3rd and 3. Got to keep the drive alive. It's Pettaway able to pick up the 1st down to the 37. Only 38 rushing yards on the game for Pettaway. And he's going to get a big chunk here. Makes one guy miss. And Pettaway down to the 42. Huge rushing play right there. 1st and 10 from the 42. Empty look now for the Dukes. Hudson open on this one. Able to pick up a 1st down. And they're going to go up tempo. Staying in this empty look. First and 10. This time Douglas goes down. Can't escape the pressure. And Wells with another sack on the play. Second and 16 now from the 38. Downfield, Douglas has him. Underthrown, but he has to hang on to the football. Easter comes in late, deflecting it away, but Sadu has to be able to hang on to it. As Logan Kyle across the middle hangs on to that one. Over 100 yards on the game for Logan Kyle. First and 10 from the 15. By the way, in motion. Hits Lofton, who's able to roll down to the 1. Rolls to the 1, and now it's first and goal from the 1 yard line. By the way, in the backfield here, who's able to run into the end zone, making it a 7-point ball game. Now, desperately need this defense to finally get a stop. With a 7-point ball game midway through this fourth quarter, this would be a great opportunity for the defense to show that they're legit. 2 sacks, 2 picks on the game with a pick 6. First and 10 from the 17. Galloway has been destroying us all game in the backfield this time. But Stokes and Jacob Thomas able to be there for only a gain of 4, nearing 100 yards. 10 yards away from it. Second and 6. Stokes drills them with a first down for the Warhawks. They go in I form here on first and 10. Trying to milk as much clock as they can. They go play action actually. Across the middle. Milt Ferguson beat on the play. Down to the 47. Tyler Griffin has been destroying these DBs all game. Gain of 6 for Galloway on the carry. Now he's over 100 yards on the game. They are milking as much clock as they can. Second and 4. Hearing the 2-minute warning. As he's breaking tackles. Philip Harris was in perfect position. Just a broken tackle there puts him in great field goal position now. Their kicker has a pretty strong leg coming out in I form. From the 33. Tight end coming in motion. Pancake on the play here. Great tackle from Jacob Thomas. As we hold off on calling any timeouts just yet. Second and 7. Got to get them in the backfield here. There's a timeout now. Third and 3. Doubt they pass it here, but got to be able to come away with a stop. Third and 3. And that offensive line gets to the second level easily. That's going to do it. The Warhawks are going to walk away with a victory here. Loss of 2 on the play. No point in calling our timeouts with only 2. As we are going to fall to 2-3 on the year and lose our first Sun Belt Conference game. 28-21. We weren't that lucky this game. Had a couple of bad tips go against us. It's Joshua Douglas, 13 of 22, 172 yards, 59% completion percentage, 3 interceptions. Couple of bad tips and win against us. As Petaway had a pretty good game. Both really good rushing attack this game. Logan Kyle, stud, 7 catches, 117 yards. Nobody else really got too involved. 2 sacks allowed from Carter Sweezy. Jalen Stokes led the team in tackles with 10. Bunch of tackles for loss. Sack from Brian Pearson, half a sack from a couple others. and a pick six from Brian Pearson, but not able to capitalize on the other pick from Milt Ferguson as we fall 28-21 to the Warhawks. Unfortunately, have 2 straight buys. Could hopefully catch up on some recruiting. I'll see y'all then. Peace.